Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I am coming to you guys today with this Christmas look. This is my Christmas look that is featuring red glitter. This glitter is from Kandy, and it's a really simple look. I coupled it with a nude lip, and I think that it works really well for this holiday season. So if you guys want to see how I obtained this look, keep watching. Alright you guys, to get started, I am starting off with my eyebrows already done, and I'm going right in with my MAC paint pot. This is in Laying Low, and this is always a good start for me to apply the paint pot as a base for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to set this paint pot with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Next, I'm going to be using Beaming Blush by MAC to highlight my brow bone. Then I'm going to be going into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to start off using Red Ochre, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. So I'll just blend that all over my lid. Blend, blend, blend. And this really doesn't have to be too neat at this point, because I'm going to go back in and clean it up a little bit later. Now I'm going back into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using Venetian Red, and this time I'm going to be keeping this color more tightly in the crease area. So I'm going to use this just to give me the depth that I need. Now I'm going to use a chrome paint shadow pot by Tarte. It's in the color Fire Dancer, and it's a vibrant reddish kind of color, very shimmery, and I'm using my finger just to place that all over my lid and take it up into my crease area just a little bit. And this is a glitter I'm going to be using. It's by Kandy, and it's called Candy Apple, and I'm also going to use some Too Faced glitter glue, but before I actually apply the glitter, I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with my Inglot number 77 eyeliner. When I'm using glitter, I like to line my eyelids first before I actually apply the glitter. It just kind of helps with the fallout, because I find that if I try to line my eyes after the glitter is already in place, I get quite a bit of fallout. Now I'm taking that glitter glue, and I'm using a MAC eyeshadow brush, and I'm just patting the glue onto my eyelid area, going into the crease just a little bit, and now I'm going to add my glitter. Now I'm going back into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going back into that Venetian Red, and I'm going to place that in the crease a little bit more, just to kind of blend it in a little bit more now that I've got my glitter in place. So just want to make sure that everything is blended out to perfection. Now I'm going to be using my MAC eyeliner. This is in the color Smolder. I'm going to line my waterline. Going to add some mascara, and we're going to add some lashes. And we're going to do a little bit of color correcting as well. So I'll be using some color corrector here and then follow up with my Morphe Beauty Blender to just smooth it all in. Now we're moving on to foundation. And I'll be concealing using my Tarte Shape Tape in the colors Tan Sand and Deep. I'm going to be setting my concealer with my Sacha Buttercup and my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color medium deep. I like mixing these two powders together, and I'm using my Morphe blender to do that. Just setting all the areas where I have applied the concealer. And I'm going to be contouring with my Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. This is in the color Rich Honey. So this is my first time using this, and I really like it. It's very creamy, very smooth, and it blended in so easily, just effortlessly. Using my beauty blender, just blend it all in. Now I'm going to be setting my entire face. I'm going to be using my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Dolce and my MAC Mineralized Loose Powder in Dark. I mixed the two of those together. And I'm just going to put this on my powder brush and just powder, powder, powder all over the face to set that foundation and any of the other cream products that I've got on my face at this point. And I'm going to be using some contouring powder. This is also by MAC. This is in Shadster and Blunt. And I'm also going to apply a little blush. And I'm going to be using a foam wedge just to carve out those cheekbones a little bit more. I'm adding a little bit more of my Sacha Buttercup to that foam wedge and just carving out those cheekbones. And I'm going back into that MAC highlighter using my fan brush, and I'm going to highlight those cheekbones. Now I'm just brushing away that Sacha Buttercup that I just placed there to carve out the cheekbones. Don't want that to bake too long. Looks good. Now I'm going back into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be using the Venetian Red and the Red Ochre once again, and I'm going to be using a small Morphe brush to smoke out my bottom lash line. So I'm using the Red Ochre more so on the outside of that bottom lash line, and then the Venetian Red a little bit more towards the inside. And I'm going to add a little bit of that highlight color into the inner corner of my eye, just to brighten up the eyes a little bit. And now it's time for the lips. I'm going to be lining my lips with my MAC lip liner pencil in Chestnut, and I'm also going to be using a Velvet Matte nude lip color from Victoria's Secret. It's called Adore. And then I'm also going to put a lip gloss on top of that, and that lip gloss color is called Peekaboo. And now the finished look. Alright you guys, I really do hope that you really like this look. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, as promised, I am going to bring you a New Year's look as well. And that look is also going to be featuring some glitter. So remember, it doesn't matter how mature our skin is, we still can wear a little glitter to amp up our look over this holiday season, and we can pull it off quite nicely. So again, remember to click the notification button so you guys will be notified when that new video is uploaded. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.